Welcome to the Spiritual Message Circle, February 11th. Wow, here we are. And we're calling this our Valentine's special spiritual message circle. And since Valentine's Day is Tuesday, and many people I'm sure might be celebrating this weekend, and just celebrate from now till then, right? We don't need just one day. Let's just take several days. And as a matter of fact, as everyone's coming in and sitting in the circle and getting comfortable and arriving, I just want to let everyone know the order so far and welcome everyone, of course, as well. Welcome, Robert, Bob the shaman. The shaman has arrived. Robert is first on our list tonight for messages. Thank you so much, Robert. Marcia, Feng Shui, My Space is number 2. And Maureen, hello, beautiful, on Rumble. You are third on our list. And, when I'm talking this way, what is these words that I'm saying? What do I mean? And how the Spiritual Message Circle works is that with a donation of $20 during the live show right here, and you can pay via Super Chat, Super Sticker, or a Venmo at Goldylocks Productions, and that's with a Y. I'll let the sticker run on the bottom so you can see how that is spelled out. But anyone that makes a donation, you get put on this list that I was talking about, and you get messages. And from these 4 fantastic, beautiful soul sisters here. And so, I mean, I can just lose the words. It's just such an experience, and those of you who have been here know what I'm talking about. And we just welcome everyone back. All right, so that's how this works for those that are wondering, that are watching, and maybe not commenting, because I see we have a lot of people watching. So, and if you just want to see how this goes, how this works, maybe this is your first time, that's fine too, because we all know that when people get messages, there's even a message for you. You can get something out of someone else's messages. And a lot of the times our loved ones come in and they just give they come together with the same type of messages and just give it out to everyone. So we apply it the way that it needs to be applied. So enjoy the circle this evening. And I thought we would start this evening too with just doing a little bit of heart chakra opening, just do some tuning. I have my heart tuning fork.
I have a question.
Hertz.
Before you get started, someone brought to my attention, can you watch the show without being subscribed?
Yes.
Tammy asked, my friend asked me that.
You can watch without being subscribed, but you can't comment.
So if anybody wants to comment or make a donation, they have to hit the subscribe button.
They have to be subscribed, yes. But you can watch, just view the show without participating. You can view without subscribing to YouTube or Rumble. But if you want to comment and then make donations that way, you do have to subscribe to those.
Okay. Sorry to interrupt.
No, that's a great question.
People who are listening want to participate eventually or whatever.
Right. Okay. So let me see. Nancy, did you get my Venmo donation yesterday? I hope so. Yesterday, no, I did not get a donation for tonight. It did not. So let me just make sure. I'm going to put, actually what I'm going to do, I'll put the donation button in there just to make sure that it's right. But no, I did not receive any prepays, okay, for tonight. So check on your end too, Nancy, just to make sure. But I did not receive anything. And I can go and check on this too once we get started here. Let's just clear some energy here. I got the 528 hertz, the heart, the love, the source frequency of love. Let that divine love just shine through your your heart. Okay, that sacred heart center. And so look, I have a little heart, rose quartz, and then this tuning fork is green. So usually, what pink and green is representative of the heart chakra. So everyone just take some deep breaths in and out, and I want you to really feel this, feel the vibration, feel this, the movement through your sacred heart center. One more time. Ooh. This one puts out a lot of vibrations. It might not be as loud as the other ones, but you can really feel the vibrations. You can feel it. So just remember to, let's just stay in the sacred heart space, especially if you hear anything, see anything, witness anything that make you fearful, make you angry. Let's just stop and drop right into our sacred heart center and just feel the love and let that love shine out. And this is how we help everyone in need. This is how we maybe see something. We see a natural disaster and people being pulled from the rumble, and we're like, oh my gosh, how can we help? Just by putting fear aside and just sending love, that divine love and light out in all directions. Be that lighthouse, be that divine lighthouse of love and light, and shine it out in all directions, because that helps so much more than anyone ever realizes. This is how we help each other and all around this, the world, this planet, and even beyond. And so that's the most powerful thing that we can do, is to simply be love. And we say it's simply love, but how hard is that to be simply loving? Right? Especially if it's, since there's something that does move us to fear, move us to anger, or, and we have to just know, stop. I'm not going to let that control me. I'm going to just let divine love and light, you know, fix everything, sort it out. I'm not going to fix anything. I'm just going to be the love and light that I am. And it's the most powerful frequency that automatically rebalances and realigns, right? So that's how we participate. Okay. All right. So I hope you enjoyed that. And oh, thank you. All right, Nancy. Nancy, yes, yesterday's was to Melissa's.
Yeah, but I didn't get a Venmo from her yesterday.
No, that was she did a super chat.
Oh, she did a super chat. Okay, yeah, that was different.
Last night. So
Right
Nancy,
on.
I do see your donation. Thank you so much. You are number 4 on the list. So thank you so much, Nancy, for I know it might be, we're confusing, even like, what day is this? What show am I on?
That's how I feel. What day is this?
Well, we're so grateful for you and all your love and support. So thank you so much. So yay. So I hope that helped you, and just we have to do that a lot. And moving forward is just to be that love and light, and just to be the divine lighthouse. That's how Melissa and I always like to say, just be that divine lighthouse and shine your love, that divine love and light out in all directions. Okay. So sending you a hug too, Maureen. We love you. So how this works is that you see these 4 people are going to, so far, going to get a message. And Melissa usually opens. Melissa's the opener. So Melissa will go first, giving the message. Then Ruth. then Robin, and then Carol Ann is our closer. Carol Ann. Carol Ann is, the big hitter at the end. So
Right. Actually, I just take the longest. Everybody else is more concise than I am. That's why they make me go last, because I'm rambling.
no, that's not why. In a circle, there's no first and last, quite honestly. Okay,
That's true.
So there you go. So,
That's
all right. Okay, so let's. Did any one of you ladies want to say anything before we get to it? I feel somebody has something they want to share.
I think I'm going to save mine till the end
Maybe
because
not.
I'll have a wrap up something.
Okay. Okay.
true.
All right. Well, you ladies look beautiful, by the way. Don't get to tell y'all too often. So,
You too.
and let's get started here. All right. So let's let me get the right setting here. Okay, there we go. All right. And so you'll notice too now we have our websites. Besides our name, we have websites. So as we're up and you forget what our website is, you can jot it down. All right. Okay, so here we go for Robert, the shaman. Are you ready, Robert? Here we go. All right, Melissa, take it away.
All right, Robert. How are you this evening, my friend? All right, so Robert, lots of energy, especially today. I feel like you were up a little bit during the night, or it was hard to get to sleep. I feel like you're getting more in tune with energies, but they also, I'm getting you have to learn how to ground. I'm learning you have to learn how to really just say, all right, I'm going to step out of that, or it's going to needs to calm down. Like manipulate the energy, learn how to start to use it to your advantage. And there's lots of energy and information coming to you. So I don't know if you're writing all this down, but it's very important that you start writing all of this down. Also, ancestry. So I don't know who on the other side is coming to you. Maybe Carol Ann will give you more of that at the end. But I feel like there's like many that are stepping forward from long lives ago. So not even just past relatives, but many, many lineages of it. Okay, so there's some kind of story that they're trying to tell you, but it's the one that you need to uncover for you. So I'm going to leave that with you. Thank you, Robert.
Wow.
Okay, Robert. Excuse me. They are giving you so much information. Is that light flashing?
I am tripping on your page, man.
Let's go, Night.
Oh, it quit. Okay. I am. Oh,
No, there it is.
Okay, well, Robert, they are sending you so much information. They are, these messages that you're getting, this information that you're getting is divinely guided information. You're getting lots of ideas on different things that will help you in the future. And they're wanting you to, just kind of go with it, go with the flow. Let me see if it just does it with my hand. Okay, I guess it's my energy today.
Yeah.
So they're wanting you to take this and run with it. Don't stumble over any of this, but just kind of like, let it flow and see where it takes you. And I also pulled an energized card for you. And if I'm not mistaken, I think this one you got the other night too. And it says to make your decisions through the eyes of love.
That's so awesome.
It's so crazy. So as you're coming up with these ideas and trying to figure it out for yourself and where you want to go, filter all of that information through your heart chakra. Because when you do and you make those decisions from a place of love, you can never go wrong.
Oh, I want to see some more lights. Okay, I'm sorry. All right, here we go. That's just so wild. I love it.
I know. That is crazy.
Hello, Robert. I know I've been digging through my charms because I'm missing some. So I think some children got into them. Oh, I got to clear the energy. Frustrated me for a second. Oh, la 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 la. So anyway, I pulled some charms for you, and I also pulled the cards about power. So look at
Wow.
this powerful card. So your guidance is telling me that you're very powerful. Very powerful. So step into your power is what they're talking about. And I have a star because you are a star. But your guidance is talking about you connecting to your star family. So you do have a star family on the other side, star seed, star families. Now, I'm not so sure. I think a star seed is somebody who hasn't been on Earth before, but I know you've had many past lives. Your past lives have come up. Doesn't mean you don't have star family from other planets. You know, they chose to go on another planet. So they're talking about you writing down some of your experiences, and I pulled seen and noted. So, see, they want you to look into the sky, see what you get, and take note. And the numbers are 526. You can break that down into a one number and look that up. Be an angel number. And so they're talking about you also. I feel like you're really flighty. So I got this little alien acorn here. This is a nut that I picked up, but it looks like an alien. So they're talking about the star people again. So connect with the star people. This might be what your star family looks like on the other side. But getting grounded too. Connecting to Earth is very important. They want you to connect to Earth, connect to the trees and everything else. And I also pulled two dragons because you always have dragons around you. There's one, and here's two. And they're telling me that they want you to connect with the earth more. And they're giving you new information for you to write down. And they're also flying around with the fairies. So there's fairies and new multi-dimensional creatures that are coming up that are showing up for you, like this one right here. So pay attention to what's going on because they're giving you new information. I know you're going to write a book or something. That's what I feel about some experiences. So I'll leave that with you.
Okay, I'm up. Hello, Robert. Nice to have you with us tonight. Thank you so much for being first tonight. We were talking, that was interesting what everybody's been saying about you and your character and your choices for the future. Melissa had mentioned ancestry, and I keep bringing up that Scotch part of the family, but I can notice your last name is also Germanic background, and British or English surname. So that could be, and I keep getting the Scotch, and that we all know that, in the UK, they're kind of intermingled over there, Scotch, Irish, Welsh, and British. So I'm not sure. I have a feeling that you have both in there, and I keep trying to shove the Scotch people at you, and you're like, I don't know about that. I think it's there. So we have that discussion about ancestry and what kind of DNA tests and stuff. It would be interesting. I spent 3 months doing a genealogy project for my family, and I'm about over it right now. But I still have some work to do the other side of the family, so maybe I'll do that. I don't know. What I feel, the reason we bring up ancestry is not just because of the origin, and there's a Norse, I guess, Norse component here as well, but it's because of first of all, the looks. Your looks is hereditary. Your traits and your characteristics, that's what I get. And when I think of the name Robert Myers, I always think of someone who is brave, and I also feel maybe a little old-fashioned in a way, because you stick to your what would you call that? Your personal ethics. So that may be looked at as a little old-fashioned, but it's to be treasured and valued. That's what I get. And I had also mentioned a romance for you the last time we spoke. I think it was Thursday night. And I do feel that. And so don't get all nervous. Oh my God, she's going to expect to get married and take my money. No, I don't get that. What I get is a companion feeling, a travel partner. I get a lot of laughs. And it may not even start out as a romance. It may start out as a friendship. And because you are a gentleman, I feel like giving someone a hand, maybe fixing a door frame or something. I don't know why I'm saying that, or giving her a lift to the garage to pick up her car. I just feel you doing gentlemanly things like that. So I think that's how it's going to come about. And I like the months of March through May. So don't keep yourself in a little cave. Okay. Come out of your little cave, Robert. Okay. Thank you for allowing me to share that with you.
Great messages. So wonderful. I love them. And Carol Ann, you look so beautiful in your red and your
I mean,
pearl.
I'm telling you, really. And my
Right?
hottest date is my teddy man. Go figure, right?
I love it. I love it. Yeah.
Yes.
Oh my goodness. All
Oh, love
right.
it.
Great messages.
Before we carry on, can I ask a quick question on Ruth's flickering lights? Are they plugged into your computer? How are your lights? I want to know.
These ones behind me?
Yeah,
No, they're all battery operated. The
Oh,
string is
interesting.
okay.
separate. Like the string is separate from the
So as
candles.
soon as you come up to like the thing and it starts tripping out, just put your hand up.
Not doing it now.
It's not doing it now. So I think it was just for Robert.
It was for
That's
Robert.
good.
See how much
Aw.
energy you got, man? That was tripping me out. I love it.
I've
Because
had
it's not
the
the first
battery
time she's had
operated
lights
one.
up. She's had them up before and done
Yeah.
lots of readings and hold cards up and
Yeah.
So that I was like, I wonder if it's just going to be for Robert.
I've had
So
them
I know that's
turn
what I
off.
wanted. I was just testing, because I'm always curious about these things. I want to know.
wow.
Crazy.
Well, you know what? When he does say like he's here and we're like welcome Robert the shaman, what little emoji does he put in there? A lightning bolt, doesn't he? He always puts lightning bolts in there.
Aw.
So there you go. I think Ruth was giving you some lightning bolts back. Our spirit was, right? That's your message. There you go.
Yes,
Wow.
yes.
So what that's that Norse. There you go. That Carol Ann's talking about that
Viking
Norse.
kind of people, right?
The runes and the Norse and
Yes.
yeah. Thor and Odin and yeah. So there you go.
Yeah.
All right. Wonderful messages. Thank you, Robert. We love and appreciate you. All right. All right. So Marcia from Feng Shui My Space. Marcia, you are next, my dear. Melissa, take it away.
Thank you. Hello, darling Marcia. Busy, 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 busy. And that's what you are right now. You're a busy little bee. It's already spring for you. You're already out there and you are doing some pollinating. Okay. Everyone that you're running into, you are pollinating, whether you recognize it or not. Sometimes they do not recognize it. And that's okay. They also want you, your guides, your angels, your loved ones, everybody on this other side. Everything is playing out exactly as it's supposed to. Continue on your path. Enjoy everything that you're doing and keep spreading your joy. I'm going to leave that with you, my friend. Thank you.
Okay, Marcia, accept
Ooh.
what is dying. They're wanting you to let go of the things that no longer serve you. Why would you really want to hang on to those things anyway? They're not doing you any good. So anything that you have that might be unresolved or anything that is, it's not, there for your best and highest good, you need to get rid of it and let it go. And they're also talking about what a natural counselor you are. And, in your work, I can hear you, Tiffany. In your work, many people benefit from your experience, from your knowledge, and that's also true in your personal life. So many people, look to you for advice, and you're always ready, willing, and able to help them out, and they really appreciate that. And I also pulled an energized card for you as well. And this message is from Marcia Culver. And it says, dragons surround you. They represent our personal power, treasure their presence. You know what's crazy? It's not the lights in the room. It's only, I don't know, I can't explain it.
Well, when you did that, I was like, I wonder if it's her dragons, because Marcia has a lot of dragons. And then you pull a card from the other Marcia about dragons.
Wow, that is wild.
This is, wow, well, Ruth is bringing the light in tonight. So, woo!
She really is, because every time she lifts up her hand, because when I asked her to do it, it wouldn't happen. So
Right. Yeah.
That is crazy.
This is great. And it's recorded, people. Here. All right.
live. This is not made up.
All right.
Hello, Marcia. So I pulled a healing card. So
I
you
love
were
this
healing. So you got this healing card, but two cards jumped out at you. And this one is a beauty card. So your guidance is telling me you're healing. I feel like you went through an illness recently. I don't know if this is true, but they're telling me that they have been healing you through all of this. And the beauty card is about you seeing the beauty in all things. And more beauty is coming to you. So the flowers are blooming. So here you have a flower that's blooming. And I do see bees around the flower that's blooming, but it also says, if you can read what it says on here, you are a badass. So you are going to be doing more things, more new things, and you're getting new clients. So they're talking about the new clients that you're receiving. And I also pulled this stone here, the lapis lazuli.
Oh, that's beautiful.
I don't know if you can tell it what it is. It's got the gold in there and stuff like that. And so I pulled it up so I could give you the correct meaning. So the Sumerians believed the spirit of their gods lived within the stone. So you are highly protected, because I also pulled a dragon here. So you have dragons flying all around. They're telling me that they are protecting you. So I feel like some negative energy came through and tried to knock you down, but they're protecting you throughout all of that. So to talk about the gods that live within the stone, while the ancient Egyptians saw it as a symbol of the night sky. So they're also telling me that you're getting messages at night in your dreams. So pay attention to your dreams. Since the earliest of times, lapis lazuli has been associated with strength and courage, royalty, wisdom, intellect, and truth. So you're starting to see the truth that's coming out everywhere. So that's, and I also pulled this heartstone for you that I picked up off the ground. So that's about connecting with your heart center and getting grounded. So pay attention to the stuff in nature. So I do see beautiful flowers blooming and fairies and bees coming all around. They're pollinating them. Everything is blooming. So you're going to have some new stuff come out of this. I'll leave that with you, Marcia. And thank you.
What nice messages. Robin, I love those cards you're using tonight. Those are really beautiful.
Oh,
very pretty. Thank you.
They are vintage wisdom.
Oh, nice.
Can you see? Wait a minute. Vintage wisdom.
Oh, I love them.
Thank you.
Beautiful. Marcia, thank you for joining us. What do you call a bundle of fabric? Is that a ream or is that paper? Or a roll, like when you have you know how fabric is bundled sort of flat, like they're flat bundles. I see that around you. Like I see an expanse of material maybe for a project, Marcia. And I also wanted to comment on what Ruth was saying. You are a healer and you are a counselor because you heal people's living space and thinking space and sleeping space. And that is a big part of our lives. And it is what reflects how we're doing. Us, Billy, scattered because I've got stuff everywhere right now. I'm trying to coordinate and clean up and do. So they say your environment, your home, your environment is a reflection of your emotional state. I think that's the way it goes. You would probably know that better than I. So I feel that you help people clear their space and put things in a direction. I also get, of course, you work with the directions. I get the 4 directions. Very important here. You help people as east, west, north, south, where things should go for more flow. I can see that working. I also see the addition of, as I'm seeing this material, it seems very red in color. And I also feel like something about a sun god or some kind of metallic bronze gold kind of feature. Looks like the side of a Roman coin or something. It's very gold or bronze kind of piece of artwork. And I have to tell you, I have a sisterly feeling coming from spirit. So I don't know if you have a sister that's passed or a friend that would be like a sister or another female that in spirit that would react with you more like a sisterly feeling than mother-daughter. I don't know if that applies to you, but that's the impression that I'm getting. I also, strangely enough, get Abe Lincoln here. Now, I've had the privilege of seeing him with a group of people. He came in one time to me with Martin Luther King, JFK, and RFK. Was there anyone else? No, I think that was it. The 4 of them came in. And they came in again when I had President Eisenhower. So they came in to listen to President Eisenhower. And there's Abe Lincoln, just like he's one of the contemporaries, So I feel as if, I don't know if Abe Lincoln, because President's Day is coming up, is that why he's here? Or if you have some kind of connection to the Constitution, to Gettysburg, to a top hat. But I feel like an Abe Lincoln energy around you. I know this is kind of bizarre tonight, but that's the way it is. Thanks for joining us so much. I hope that was helpful.
The beautiful messages and bizarre? No way! Nothing bizarre happens here.
Especially tonight, right?
I know, right? Yeah. Anyway, those are wonderful messages. Yeah, so there you go. You'll get more validation on all of these wonderful messages, Marcia. And for those of you who are watching, yes, Marcia is a wonderful feng shui consultant. She is also a Reiki master teacher. So she is applying that healing 100% in all directions. So, and her website is fengshuimyspace.com if y'all want to check her website out. And so, yes, she does have very, very powerful dragons. So,
can I ask a question? Is there a dragon mixed with a serpent in mythology or something? Because I have for Marcia, I have this being. It sort of looks like a dragon, but it also feels like a serpent. Is there some kind of?
Well, the Asians dragons do not have wings. The Asian dragons do not have wings. They are depicted, and they're kind of interchangeable, the snake and the dragon.
Oh, okay. That's what I'm seeing around her.
Yeah,
okay.
yeah, in the Asian and Eastern philosophies.
Okay, I didn't know that. Thank you.
And she has a lot of Asian around her.
Yes.
Asian.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Cool. Thank you.
No, thank you. Beautiful. That just validates it. That's great that you saw them without the wings. So yeah.
Yeah, baby.
Yeah.
That's awesome.
I know. We're on fire tonight. Ruth brought that fire. Ruth and all the people sitting in this circle. So
her power is so powerful. She's knocking her lights out.
I know. All right, Maureen, you're next. Are you ready? Here we go for Maureen. Take it away, Melissa.
Thank you. Hello, Maureen. So glad you could be here today. Darling, what I'm getting for you is I keep seeing a vacation for you. So I don't know if you've planned it, you're in the planning stages or whatever, but it's time to release. So whether it's at a retreat or you're learning something, but you need to be in a different space where it's about healing, it's about being calm, it's about being chill. Because it's like it's almost like a reset for you, and you're so ready for this reset because you stay so busy with so many different things. I don't feel like you get a lot of rest, and I also see a hammock, so I feel like, it's time for the vacation. So I'm gonna leave that with you, my dear.
Okay, Maureen, build on solid ground. And in order for you to build on solid ground, you need to have a foundation on that solid ground. And when our foundation, the very core of us, is cracked and crumbling, we have to let it fall so that we can rebuild it very firmly and solidly. And as you do that, you have to set your intentions they have to be crystal clear of what you want to manifest in your life. It's very important. So once you tear down the old stuff and get rid of it, then you can focus on manifesting all the new wonderful things that you want to come into your life. And the energized card that I pulled for you is a message from Carol Ann Carey, and it says, God's love surrounds you. And you always want to, you know that, but sometimes we do need to be reminded God's love is everywhere. It's within us. It's, in every single person and everything that we come in contact with. So, just remember that you are so loved, Maureen. You are so loved. And you need to start showing yourself more of that love. I hope that resonates with you.
Hello, Maureen. I had to see if I was muted. Sometimes, because I mute myself because I'm noisy over here with these charms. Anyway, you're guided to stepping forward. It's all about divine timing. Look at that. Look, your book is still being written. Look at that. They're writing the story. It's still being written. They're also talking about, because two cards hopped out just right in the beginning. I didn't even get to shuffle them. They just jumped right out. And this is about expression, expressing yourself. I feel like you've been holding some things back. And they're talking about the new information that's coming out to you. So you're going to start speaking up. And look at all these beautiful butterflies. So I think you're transforming into something beautiful. You're already beautiful, but more things are coming out. So as you transform and transpire into something different, because you're becoming more awakened to things. And here's the light bulb that I pulled for you. And so that's telling me you're getting new information. The light bulb is going off. It's really bright, and you're getting all this information. I also pulled a seahorse. Look, maybe you need to go to the beach on a vacation. But the seahorse is about strength and persistence. It's also a key. So the key is opening the door to new information. They're talking about new information, new opportunities. I also have your son here. He stepped forward, and he's talking about, he's got a little teddy bear. Here's this little teddy bear. He stepped forward. So I don't know if you have one of his teddy bears that he had when he was a child. Ooh, and that's giving me the chills. I have goosebumps. He's telling me, he says, I love you, Mom. And he loves and appreciates you. And he's talking about how he liked pizza, because I pulled a piece of pizza. And he's actually eating a piece of pizza. He's showing me the pizza and Christmas. So he's talking about Christmas time. So I think that is significant to you. I pulled a Christmas wreath. He's talking about that. And he's telling me, he's thanking you for whatever it is that you have done. Well, you've done a lot for him, obviously, because he's your son. But he's saying, thank you, Mom. And he's telling me that the clouds are parting and the sun is coming out. So I feel like the stormy weather is going away. You're getting all this new information. New things are coming for you and new opportunities. And he just wants you to know that he loves you and he's thanking you for everything that you have done for him. So I will leave that with you, Maureen, and I love you.
Wow. Nice messages. Thank you, Robin. I also have Maureen's son here, and he is sending me a song for you, Funny Valentine, My Funny Valentine. And I think Barry Manilow sung that as well. It's an older song, but I thought you might like that. He's also telling me there's also a birthday or something, around an anniversary or birthday around Valentine's Day. So there's some kind of other event besides Valentine's Day. I'm also being shown like Valentine's Day heart, like a box of chocolates shaped in a heart, or a floral wreath shaped in a heart. He's also showing me a picture of him. He'd probably be about, I don't know, between 7 and 10, and I feel like he's missing a tooth right in the front. And it happens to be one of your favorite pictures of him. I also have him with a saddle. So I don't know if he tried horseback riding or he liked horses, but I have a saddle here with him as well. So he wants to let you know, he's shaking out this. He's with someone. He's with an older woman, which I believe would be perhaps your grandmother, Maureen. And I feel like I am shaking out a red and white checked picnic tablecloth. And that's what he's talking about. So he's got all this set up for you in heaven. So they are celebrating in heaven Valentine's Day with you, and they're singing this song. And I also get the impression of he's talking about, there's this, I don't know if it's, I feel it's either Elvis. I think it's an Elvis song, something about an Elvis song that you would that you sang to him, or you sang quite a bit. So he's talking about that. So anyway, I hope that you enjoy your trip and that you make more plans for the future, for yourself, and that you get the rest and the healing that you need, and the encouragement. Thank you so much for joining us tonight.
Oh, beautiful messages. Beautiful. And we love you, Maureen. Thank you so much. We love and appreciate each of you. And there's still time if you would like to get on the list for messages this evening with the $20, minimum of $20 during this live show via YouTube Super Chat or Super Sticker. Or if you send a Venmo to Goldylocks Productions, it's at Goldylocks Productions. And the Goldylocks Productions is with a Y. And so you'll see that scroll on the bottom if you need to see how that is spelled. So on Venmo. So there you go. And also to I think I did put, let me just do that again. I'll put in the comments to the link if you need to click right onto that link to pay for via Venmo. You could click right there too to reserve your spot for tonight. We still got time. And hold on just a minute. Let me make sure. Let me see what we got here. Yes. Uh-huh. Lenka, you're not showing up on the comments yet, are you? Hello, Lenka. I see you. Thank you so much for the donation. So you are number 5 on the list. You're after Nancy. We're getting ready to give Nancy some messages to everyone. Lenka, she's going to show up here in the messages in just a minute, I'm sure. So you are 5th on the list. So thank you so much. I did get that. Yay. Yeah. All right. So great timing. That was fast. All right. Nancy, sweetie, you still here? You with us? Are you ready? We are ready to give some messages to Nancy. So here we go.
Thank you. And hello, Nancy. So glad you could be here. So, Nancy, what I'm getting for you is dancing and movement. I feel like some kind of dancing and movement is very important to you. And it's also very meditative for you. So it helps you break out of some norms. So even whether you're dancing in the middle of the kitchen while you're cooking, or you're kind of like boogieing down the road while you're going for a walk. But I feel like being out in nature is also going to be very important for you moving forward. They also say things are going to get ready to change for you. And this is all very, very, very good. And you'll have more time for yourself. So honor yourself, honor the information that you're receiving. And also, you're supposed to be keeping a journal. You need to keep a journal. It's good for you to document things because you like to go back and check on it. So definitely start documenting some of your happenings. I'm going to leave that with you. Thank you, Nancy.
Okay, Nancy, live life to the fullest. enjoy every moment. Find different things that bring you joy. Don't sit back and be an observer. Be a participant in your life. And when you are, you're going to enjoy so many more things. And have the courage to stand up and speak your truth. So important. You have to stand in the truth of who you are at all times. You don't want that throat chakra to get blocked by holding back. So never, be afraid or apprehensive about speaking your truth. And your energized card is actually a message from me, and it's be present and live in the moment. And it's, that's all we have is the moment. Right now is the only, you know, I don't want to say time, but right now is all we have. We're not promised, 5 minutes from now. So don't put off doing anything that, until later that you could do now. Um, just be in the moment. When we live in the moment, we're very present. We're not worrying about, things that are we might possibly encounter in the future, and we're not worrying about things that have happened in the past. So it's a very calm and serene place to live, living in the moment. So I'll leave that with you, Nancy.
Good evening, Nancy. Thank you for being here. So I pulled the reflection card. You are reminiscing of the past. You're reflecting on the past, but your guidance is telling me it's okay to relive the past. Don't stay there. Don't let the past give you any type of reaction. Don't react to the past. You can reflect. So the past has been coming up for you. So just be in the here and now and just listen and look at the stuff that has happened, but don't let that define you because you are changing. And you're also, I got a light bulb for you too. And you're also getting new information, and they're talking about new ways of being. And I feel like you've been really working on yourself lately. They're talking about that. Your guidance is. I also pulled the thoughts. This is a lucky thought. What does the thought say? And so the thoughts is telling me that it's all about your inner beauty. Your inner beauty, and the thoughts is protecting you actually and bringing you good luck. So I did get the lucky horseshoe for you. The your guidance is telling me that some good things are happening for you. They are really going to start happening. They want you to stay positive, and also it's about connecting with nature. I did get a mushroom for you. They're talking about you connecting with nature. I see many dogs because I pulled many dogs around you. Dogs in the afterlife. There's
Yep.
another dog. Plus, you have the thought. So you have dog. Well, shoot. Yeah, this is an actual dog. So, and the thoughts. So you're like the leader of the pack. You have all these dogs coming through, and your guidance is telling me that you need to get out and explore and have more fun. So I got the crab here. Don't be crabby. Don't be a hermit crab. They're telling me. And I also got this gear here, and it's a key to more opportunities. And look, you have a little heart there. So it's about opening your heart, and the gears are moving. So I feel like they want you to, your guidance is talking about you getting moving. They're also playing music. So I'm actually looking at an old record player, and you know how they wind it up and it makes music? I see the gears going, or a music box where you can see all the gears spinning around. So it's about the music. So the music is going to heal you and raise your vibration. So I'll leave that with you, Nancy.
Wow, great messages. Nice to have you here with us, Nancy. Um, I'm getting planting blooms, like planting flowers that bloom. If I am you, I'm around them or I'm planting them, like hyacinth, that kind of stuff, like spring kind of flowers. I feel daffodils, that kind of thing. But I'm also getting a bough of holly here. You know what I'm saying? A sprig of holly, uh, the green leaves with the red berries on it. I don't know if that means that someone's name is Holly, or if that is significant, saying maybe somebody's birthday is December. I don't know how to interpret that, so I'm just going to give it to you. I too also have dogs for you in spirit, and I feel like I have either a Cocker Spaniel, a Springer Spaniel, some kind of Spaniel. But what is most interesting is I have this dark-faced German Shepherd right coming right up to me. So I would wonder if you would recognize him. He could be with either yours or around family. I also have a bunny rabbit. So I don't know if you had a rabbit or if this is signaling spring, but I feel if I am you are more physically active in the coming months, like March, April, when the snows and the winds have go away. It's particularly wind. I'm not sure where you live, but I feel like the wind has been cold. So when the wind is a little bit warmer and there is some water nearby, so I feel as though I'm engaged in that, like I'm taking uh, a more interest in my physical, or I'm more able to, because there may have been a back or ankle or problem prior to this, but I think you're recovering and feeling better. So I hope that makes sense to you. I want to let you know that I have people in the spirit world that are cooking, and I have these big salt and pepper shakers, like with handles, and it's kind of like this into a big pot. And I feel like I'm pulling bread out of the oven, and there's a lot going on in that kitchen, and it's warm, and you can smell everything. And I'm also being told, I wonder if this is for you or Lenka, anise, Anise. So that is a spice. I don't know if that went into a cookie or a cake or something. I hope that is meaningful to you. If it doesn't belong to you, maybe it's Lenka. But just wanted to pass that on. Thank you so much for joining us tonight. Enjoy the blooms.
Wow, wonderful messages. And thank you so much, Nancy. We love and appreciate you too. And so thank you, thank you, thank you. Message from Maureen. Thank you all so much for the beautiful messages. Well, thank you, Maureen. And so glad that you could take those, accept those, and we appreciate each and every one of you. So, all right, wow. Uh, Now we are ready to give messages for Linka. So here we go.
Thank you. And thank you, Lenka, for signing up this evening. I was wondering where you were and when you were going to sign up. And then you signed up. It was so weird. I was like, is Lenka coming tonight? I felt like you were coming. So it just shows how in tune we can be sometimes. I knew you were going to watch. I didn't know you were going to pick that. But anyways, he neither here nor there. Lenka, this is what I'm getting for you, girl. First thing I got, girl, don't worry about all the other things that are going on in your life, okay? All the other things involving work and all of that stuff. Also, when you're at home, you're supposed to be creating whatever this umbrella is. And you know what I'm talking about when I talk about the umbrella, because each little strand that comes off this umbrella has something attached to it. Okay, so I feel like they're little tassels. So if you could see yourself with like walking around with an umbrella and all these lacy things hanging from your umbrella, that's pretty much you. Maybe you're going to do that. I don't know. Maybe I just gave you a new idea. I don't know, new project. But anyways, this umbrella is what you're going to be creating for yourself so that it creates more outside of your security job so you can start creating more in your love zone. So I'm going to leave that with you, my friend. Yeah, me too.
Okay, Lenka, go for your dreams. We are never too old, too young, too rich, too poor, too anything to go for our dreams. We have those dreams for a reason. And it's really, really important to manifest them for yourself in your life. And they're wanting you to adapt a little bit more healthy of a lifestyle. Maybe you're eating really great, but you're not getting enough water or getting enough rest. So you need to balance all that out, because a healthy lifestyle is more too than just what we put into our bodies as far as, physical things like food and water and that. It's also the things that we watch. We can watch toxic movies or listen to toxic music, and that's not going to be healthy for us. So, you want to make sure you balance all that out so that you have a very healthy lifestyle. And the energized card I pulled for you is from Gala Akashana. And it says, spend time daily connecting with spirit. And, it's wonderful. And, everybody can connect in their own way. Maybe you prefer to meditate. Maybe you prefer to go outside and feel the energy, out there. But whatever you choose to do, try really, really hard to do that on a daily basis, because it's going to help you so much. I hope that resonates with you, Lenka.
Hello, Linka. Thank you for being here tonight. And so it's about you listening to your inner child, getting out in the nature. Look at the beautiful birds. Get out in nature and just listen to the birds. The birds have messages. So the birds are coming to you with messages. I feel like you have several family members that come as birds. The birds singing outside of your window are your family members. And they're talking about you setting your intentions. This is the intention card, Lenka. So you are starting to set your intentions. Things are starting to work out. You're getting more creative. I did pick several bumblebees for you out of the bunch. Here's one right here, and here's another one. This is a busy bee. He's going upside down. Just really helping you be more creative. And I have so you have several ladies that are stepping forward, but I also pulled a bunny. And the bunny is telling me that things are going to start to multiply. Bunnies really multiply really rapidly. That's why you see bunnies running all over your yard. You're like, how did I get so many bunnies? The wild bunnies. They are multiplying everything that's going on. And I see you eating out of a golden spoon. So they're telling me that you're not going to have to worry, because whatever, and I feel like whatever you're doing is really artsy. They're talking about that. But anyway, getting back to the ladies that are stepping forward for you, they like to bake and cook. So they're your ancestors, and they baked you a pie, a heart-shaped pie. But what they're telling me, so here's the heart-shaped pie they're passing over, but it's not a pie, it's candy. So it's some type of, I don't know if they made all this different type of candy of some sort or cookies. They look like little different candies. And they're saying Happy Valentine's Day because they have heart-shaped candies. So they're passing that on to you. And they're telling me, you are sweet as pie. So all the love that you put out there is coming back to you. So they want you to know that. And they're watching over you and they're protecting you. And they're helping you get all this new information that you have coming forward. So I will leave that with you, Lincoln. Thank you for being here.
Wow, great messages. Hi, Lenka. The first thing that I get around you is a gold bracelet. So I feel like, I don't know if someone gave you a gold bracelet, like for a special occasion, birthday, graduation, something like that, or it's an heirloom and it was passed down. But I have something about a gold bracelet here. And I also have a fatherly feeling. So I don't know if you have a dad in spirit or a grandfather in spirit, someone who is very fatherly here. And they're talking about the instrument, a mandolin, which is played in several cultures. You're in Europe, Eastern Europe, and in Spain, in places like many cultures do play the mandolin, variations of it. So I have that kind of music. I also have, I think you're making great strides, is what I'm being told. Whether you recognize it or not, you are making great strides in pursuing something. So I feel as if it's giving you more validation. It's going to give you more money. I feel more confident if I am you. I am also seeking out a new location or a new workplace or something like that. I feel as if I'm looking like something new or to redo something. I really feel like something new, or maybe a little travel here. So I wonder if that makes sense to you. Also have Canada. Also getting Canadian coins or Canada. So I don't know if that means anything to you, but I have loved ones in spirit around you. I feel dad's family and dad. So you'd have to let me know. Oh, dad and both grandfathers. Okay, good. So then that's good that we have them. That's wonderful. So I also feel a lot of love, a lot of Valentine's Day gifts for you, a lot of roses for you, pink ones, because pink is for the princess, I'm being told. Pink is for princess. So that would be you. So you get pink, which it means rather than red, which is passion, pink would be adoring, cute, loving, ministering to, comfortable. So, yes, so that would be for you. And overlooking like a godfatherly protection around you as well. So I hope that you can take that. And I don't know what the Canada connection is. Somebody is Canadian, or if you're going to go visit Canada, but you do have some trips planned, and probably by the end of this year, going into 2024. I hope that you can take those messages. Thank you so much for being here.
Wow, lovely, lovely messages. Thank you so much, Lenka. We love and appreciate you. And just to validate for Nancy, she was like, I have many dogs in spirit, and spring's my favorite season. Thank you all. And
Good.
so let's see. Lenka said she got tired suddenly. Well, you are sitting in circle with a lot of powerful healers, and we can feel that energy spinning. And so if you get tired, that's fine. That's good. Self-love, honor that, and go take a nap or go to bed early, whatever you need to do, um, so that you can get some more healing in your sleep. So she enjoys listening to the birds in her yard and multiply, with the rabbits, with the bunnies. But this is also the year of the rabbit from Chinese astrology. So
Oh,
the water rabbit, which signifies abundance. So yes, you want that abundance to multiply, Lenka. Okay. So just another throw that out there. So yes.
and the
But
golden spoon that you got.
right. Yes, dad and both grandfathers changes at workspace. Okay, good. It gets a little better. Also starting rating finally. Okay, good. Yes. All right. Well, thank you so much, Lenka. And a card was pulled by Gayla Akashana. Many of you may be wondering where her show has gone. It's just on a slight pause right now. She will be returning to her show this spring. You know how it is, one thing right after another that happens sometimes, and you just need to take a little break. And so that's what she's on right now, is a little pause, a little break. But you know what? We feel her with us in those energized cards. So I love that. So she's still present with us. And also too, while messages are being given and I'm sitting here, and all of a sudden I feel Gigi. And I'm like, where's Gigi? So Gigi, if you watch this, we just know that we're thinking about you and we send much love to you. So I hope that you're healing nicely.
I was sending her a card today, an email card. So.
Aw,
Nice.
there you go. Beautiful.
Yeah, we love her.
Yeah. So, aw. All right. So, did anyone have anything they wanted to share?
Well, I have a question.
Melissa. Oh,
What do you think was going on with all of the lights?
I think it's you, the healing, you are a Reiki master teacher as well, and
Yeah.
just there's a lot of powerful, like I said, healers. A lot of us are here,
Right.
and did your salt lamp go out before the show or after?
That went out before my last show, and I have to get my light bulbs out for it.
Okay, no, that's fine. I just wanted to make
Yeah.
sure you didn't zap it during this.
Yeah. No, but the really crazy thing is when I'm looking at my computer screen, the lights are flashing. They're not flashing in my room at all. I know. It sounds insane. But none of the lights here are flashing, only in the computer screen.
Wow.
Well, there's crystals in our computer.
True. Very true. That is true.
So that's a great way to manipulate, is why I'm saying
Right.
that is that spirit can most definitely give us messages, and they use electrical. We're electrical too. We have crystalline chakras. So it's beautiful, really. I just think that it's and then Like I said, not just us as the healers, but the viewers, the participants tonight are also very powerful healers.
Oh yeah. Something else that was weird. I saw you laughing because I could see you down in the corner, and I saw you were muted, but I could hear you laughing.
See? Wow.
That's crazy. Absolutely.
Yeah, it was spiritual. The spirits are messing with your electronic devices. And I also see indigenous spirits around you right now. And so they are being funny. So it's just like get a laugh out of it, just making, but that's like validation for the stuff that you were saying to the people,
Right.
They're just reiterating what you were saying. That's all.
Yeah.
That's amazing, actually.
It was really wild.
It is. And then, thank you, ladies, for great messages and healing from everybody right now. Well, to the beginning, we were working with the heart chakra, and we were sending healing out in all directions. So that's very powerful. Pat yourselves on the back because everyone in this circle participated in that. Okay, so and I feel like we're getting proof of that working. Love responding to love.
Mm-hmm.
Thank you for the love. Thank you. Yes, right? Very interesting messages, ladies. Thank you. Well, thank you, Shaman. Robert the Shaman.
And thank you for staying through the whole show.
Yeah. Now, I know there's something that Melissa wants to share with us. She's been waiting so patiently.
I see it.
Well, I just have one validation also for Robin. When you said that you pulled a bunch of bees for Lanka. Last week we went for a walk on the beach and she tried to save the first bee we found. And then we kept finding all these other bees. Like there was a lot of bees. So it was crazy that you said that. So
yeah, they're all around.
I was like, and she tried to save them at work. The bees are all being attracted to Lanka. So that's very interesting.
Wow.
So yes.
She's pollinating.
Yes, pollinating. See, like I told Marcia earlier, pollinating. See, we're all pollinating each other. So, right? I am love, you are love, we are love. And then we make beautiful flowers, right? All right. So thank you guys all for joining us with this spiritual message circle. It's been amazing to be in this energy with each and every one of you. Each and every one of you are starting to awaken to a new level of understanding of who you are, about what you want to create, and how you want to create it. God is giving you visions. He is giving you signs and symbols to help you move it forward in your best interest, in your highest and best moving forward. I'm not sure the exact words I'm looking for here, but each of you know what that means. But I see this beautiful energy that is connected to each and every one of you, especially in the heart chakra that we worked on in the beginning. Because when she dinged that little thing, I was like, got zapped right out of my little, I felt it all through my body. So, and I feel like February is about us really spending time trying to share our love. So being nice to the people, experiencing love and kindness through this month. So just know how powerful each and every one of you are, and everything that's going to unfold in front of you becomes from your dreams. God bless you. Thank you.
It's beautiful. Beautiful. And just remember to keep shining. Just keep shining brightly. All right. And we love and appreciate each of you. Thank you so much. And be sure to tune into our shows, my show tomorrow night, the shows for the upcoming week, and have a very beautiful, self-loving, all right, and bright light shining in all directions Valentine's Day, because it's every day, really. But it's a great reminder. So thank you all so much. And love you, my soul sisters here.
Love you.
Good night, everyone.
Good night.
Bye.
Love you guys.
We hope you enjoyed this evening of loving, healing, and joyful messages. Mark your calendar now to participate in our next spiritual message circle.